So a Vermont Christian school was banned from a state athletic competition because its girls basketball team forfeited a game against a team that had a transgender player. The biological male is over 6 feet tall and is seen here knocking rivals out of the way during this game. This is crazy. Now in the Fox and Friends exclusive, Coach Chris Goodwin is speaking out for the first time. He and his attorney Ryan Tucker join us now. I just want to go to this statement from the governing body over sports in Vermont. I thought it was just insane. This is what they had to say. Mid-Vermont Christian School has every right to teach its beliefs to its own students. It cannot, however, impose those beliefs on students from other public and private schools, deny students from other schools the opportunity to play, or hurt students from other schools because of who those students are. Mr. Goodwin, I'm going to want to go straight to you because they may be talking about hurt feelings, but you had students that got hurt because of the actions of that transgender player. What's your reaction to that?
I mean, my reaction is, in the middle of the season last year, we were informed by other coaches and other players in the league that there was a male athlete playing for another team in our division. Now, this other team was not on our schedule during the year, but we did see that there was a possibility that we might end up playing them in the playoffs and being seeded against them. And as the season did come to an end, that was the scenario that worked itself out. So after discussions with the administration and our players and parents, we decided that instead of going against our religious beliefs that, there are differences between male and female and we are created differently, we decided to forfeit that game and withdraw from the tournament. And at that point, the state of Vermont governing body kicked us out of all athletic competitions in the state.
Mr. Tucker, we're showing this footage right here. Look at the elbows being thrown on. Is there any legal ramifications? Because we have a biological male that is hurting other female athletes. It's only going to end one way here.
Well, that's right. There are legal ramifications. In fact, we filed a lawsuit 4 months ago. We're currently waiting for the court to issue an order telling us when we're going to have our hearing date. But you're absolutely right. I mean, what's going on here is the state is basically attempting to purge individuals like Chris and other family members in the state from public discourse, from the ability to speak out on issues of significant public concern. And the state is completely failing to consider the biological reality here, the health and safety consequences. And we filed a lawsuit on it. We're very confident that we're going to prevail.
Coach, where are the rest of the coaches? Because I understand that you guys have a religious point of view. I stand with you on that. But this is more than that. This is biological. So where are all the rest of the girls' basketball coaches with this scandal right here?
Listen, they're concerned as well. I've got 4 daughters. I've coached them all at one point in their careers playing high school basketball. I've also filled in for the boys coach when he can't make a practice, and I've run those practices. And boys just play at a different speed, a different force, than the girls play at. It's a different game. So I would never bring my girls to a boys practice or have the boys come into our practice and say to them, hey, we're going to scrimmage today, we're going to go game speed, because it is just asking for an injury. And it'd be irresponsible on my part to put my girls and my daughter on the court to play against male athletes.
It's just common sense, and I hope the state looks at this. I hope that there's federal action as well, because we got to protect our young ladies, or they won't have sports. It's just that simple.
Absolutely.
Coach Ryan Tucker, thanks so much for joining the program.